What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, and I'm back with another CHH today. And this time, I'm giving you the top 10 Christian hip-hop albums of 2018. I don't really have somebody to pay for that voice, so I had to do it myself. But please, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. I was rudely interrupted by you. So I'm going to give you this list, and hey, this is my opinion. If you have an opinion, please write your list down in the comment section below. Let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, what have you. Just let me know what's up. So coming in at my number 10 spot, I got Paris Carez in My Weakness. Paris Carez in My Weakness. And with that particular album slot, I was either going to do Bizzle's Light Work album or I was going to do Paris Carez album in My Weakness. But as I was just evaluating it, I put Paris Carez on top because A, has a different vibe. I believe that Bizzle and Paris Carez, as far as sound, I think Bizzle was trying to adopt, the whole singy, auto-tuning type deal situation. I think Paris Carez did that better, and I also think that overall he had a better impact on his album as far as just coaching than Bizzle did. Bizzle's gonna do an album, it's gonna do his numbers, it's gonna do his thing, but I think that to have the new blood come in and really, I was really surprised by that album. So Bizzle albums is outside my top 10. It's a good album too, but didn't crack my top 10. So Paris Carez in My Weakness is number 10. Number 9, I got Swoop Sunshine. And this album, I thought was a great album. I also think that, man, because it released so early this year, that people kind of forgot about it. But it had a few singles on it that did really well. It had All the Time. It had Hall of Fame on the record. So it had a few different records on there that really stood out, but all of it kind of happened earlier this year, and I wish that Swoop would have kind of dragged it on a little bit as far as put out some singles and not just had such a high in the beginning and then we don't really hear nothing about him in the end. So that kind of dinged him just a little bit, but still overall a really good album. So number 9, it is Swoop, and it is his Sunshine album. Number 8, we got Social Club Into the Night. Social Club really had a really good year this year with the singles War Cry, which won them actually a Dove Award. So they won a Dove Award. They had a really good album. They stayed on tour. I actually went to see them on tour this year in Colombia. They did a CIU. But I thought that this album right here was very diverse. It was everything that you wanted to be in the album, and it got really tough. And I like this album. I really like this album, but there was some really good albums this year that came out. But you got to give it to Social Club, man. They had a really good album, really good run this year. I'm looking forward to the 2019 year. But for number 8 slot, we have Social Club Misfits Into the Night. Number 7, Christian Grey, Clear the Air. I thought this was a redemption album for Christian Grey. I thought it sounded really well. It has some really good, nice singles on there. The Time Out record, which was not really my favorite. He had the Together Forever record. He also had the Back in the Days joint that I like. So he had a few records on here that stood out, and it really sounded really good. The presentation was good. So Christian Grey was on social media just networking with people, getting people's feedback about his album, and I really much enjoyed the album. So number 7 is Christian Grey, Clear the Air. Number 6 is Lecrae, Make the Trap Say Amen. It was his collaboration album with Zaytoven. Overall, I thought the album was a solid album from Lecrae. His partnership with Zaytoven, he had a very trap sounding album, and it did really well, really good. Get Back Right, Preacher Preach. He had Two Sides of the Game, which featured Waka Flocka. He had some pretty bangers on there, but for me, I thought as far as socially, it could have done a little bit better. But I think that this album, you had to put Lecrae in the top 10 because typically Lecrae does make pretty good albums. So this came in at number 6. As far as Make the Trap Say Amen. Number 5, Drew Beck's In God's Good Time, and really surprised me. It surprised me so much that I lifted it up in the top 5. Number 1, it was a complete album. It was a complete album, complete storytelling. It was a great listen. Bro, Drew Beck's had a really good year this year. Had a really good run. Had some pretty nice singles on there. He had one track on there with Wande. I'm trying to remember the name, but I can't remember it right now. But overall, it was a really solid single album. Please check it out. Please, Drew Beck's In God's Good Time. It's number 5 album of the year. Number 4 is Dayton, Hell in the Hallway. I put Dayton at number 4 simply because of this: his transparency, his realness, his griminess, and also just you want this from a Dayton album. You really want this to happen. You really want this to make this work. So you got to have Dayton at number 4, Hell in the Hallway. Number 3, Cannon Home. He just dropped it on the 7th of this month. Man, replay value was on 100. I thought that Derek Minor and RMG did a really good job with this album. Cannon came through, and I thought this album, he needed this album. I really thought that Cannon needed this album to solidify himself as, hey, I'm that guy, I'm still here. And I think that he's going to have a big year in 2019 off the momentum of this album. So Cannon Home, number 3. Number 2 is Show Baraka featuring Vanessa Hill, So Many Feelings. I love this album because it has some adult content in it. It's for grown folks, married grown folks. It has a story. I thought that Show Baraka and Vanessa Hill kind of blended well with the album. Neo Soulish with the conscious hip hop. Love the album, love the record. It's number 2 in my book. And number 1, we have Derek Minor, The Trap. And should I say more? Because Derek Minor has a message. I love the trap. I love the message. I love the beats. I love everything that has to do with the trap. I think it's the number 1 album this year. If you say it's not, please, we can box, because, hey, you do not understand that Derek Minor had the album of the year 2018. And for you to have the number 1 album and also produce and help A&R the number 3 album of the year, in my book, I think this is a win for RMG. So I need you to decide, what do you think about what was the top 10? Do you think I was off? Do you think I should have added somebody? What do you think? Please comment in the comment section below, man. And it's almost 2019, guys. So I need you to do me a favor, man. If you want to follow me, go to luckymurray.com. That's LUCKYMURRAY. There you can find my new EP. You can find my merch. You can find my anything you want to find. Go there. LuckyMurray.com. Again, it has been the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all 3, Lucky Murray. And I'm back with another CHH Today. And guys, this was the top 10 albums for 2019 in Christian hip-hop. If you got a better list, please leave it in the comment section below. Until next time, people.